folks, how you doing? This is Scott with Hangin High Barrels. Just going to go over a quick little video, make a video here about how to start our chimney, charcoal chimneys. A lot of people ask, how do you start your coals? Basically, I like to use just the newspaper in the charcoal chimney because I don't like the taste that gets impregnated in the meat when we use lighter fluid. Seems to be the tendency that if the lighter fluid doesn't seem like it's working, we just spray more on, and it seems to taint the meat a little bit. So I use a charcoal chimney, and it seems to work a lot better. So real quick, we're just going to go over how to load one up and get it started. You can see here I got my trusty old charcoal chimney. This one's been around quite some time, that's why it looks so beat up, but it still does the job. So there's two parts to it. Basically, the part where the charcoal goes, the part where your newspaper goes. So I'm just going to go ahead and take some newspaper, lightly crumple it up, and we'll just put it right in the bottom of this charcoal chimney here. Once I get that stuffed, I like to put something underneath it just to keep the ashes from going all over the patio and stuff. So I'll just put it right here on my little can lid right like that, and we'll just use that. And what I'm going to do is I got my charcoal here. Go ahead and load this thing up with some charcoal. If you got a glove or something, great. If you don't mind getting your hands dirty, it's no big deal either. Fill this thing all the way up to the top, unless you're just doing a small batch of something. Usually in these Baja barrels, I do about 1.5 charcoal chimneys. Larger barrels, depending on how much meat I have, I'll do up to 2 chimneys. You can do one, dump it in, get the barrel nice and warm, and then do another one while you're waiting for it to warm up. For my Baja barrel, that's probably about good for coals. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here with my lighter and start this newspaper on fire. Get a nice fire going under there, and then what's going to happen is this charcoal will get ignited from that fire. Once you got the smoke will die down a little bit, and you'll get flames out of the top of your charcoal. That's how you know it's ready. Once you can see the flames, you're gonna temporarily just put your hand over there and see if it's hot. If it's hot and it's got flames coming out of it, then you're ready to go. Alright, so we're back, and we've given these charcoals about 15 minutes. And you can see here, if the wind wasn't blowing so bad, you can see there's quite a bit of vertical rise with this smoke going straight up, which is pretty indicative of the heat coming off of that thing, and it's pretty warm. So we got our Baja barrel here, like I was telling you earlier. We're just going to use 1 charcoal chimney in these barrels, so all we're going to do is just dump this charcoal in here. I'll go ahead and show you guys how to do that. With these, we're just going to open this up. We got our grill down inside of here, so we're just going to remove that. We'll just hang it on this hanger right here. Then all we're going to do is make sure that our door is closed. We're going to grab our charcoal chimney, and we're just going to dump these right in there. Once we've got our coals in there, we can go ahead and just shake this around a little bit, make sure they're nice and settled in. We're going to use our grill. We can go ahead and put that back in right now. Be real careful because it's going to be hot. Then we shut this down, and we got our dampers open on the back. We can crack our door down here, get some good flow through there. And our gauge is already up to 130 degrees, so we're cooking real good so far. So next thing we'll show you is how to hang the tri-tip. We're going to let this grill warm up to about 200, and we'll show you how to hang the tri-tip. Alright, so here we go. We got our barrel going nice and strong. We're sitting at about 250 degrees, perfect temperature for smoking if we wanted to, or just low heat barbecuing. If we wanted a little bit more heat, we would just add more charcoal to the bottom of this thing through our access door. So we're going to go ahead and put our meat on now and just show you how we hang these things. There's a video, the other video up above here is a video on how to actually hook the meat. And then this is just going to show you how simple it is to hang it. So we'll just open up our barrel. You can see we got 2 hanging rods in there. We got our meat over here. Let this drip off a little bit. This is our honey and apple cider vinegar rub tri-tip. And then we're just going to go ahead and hang that right in there. And that's all there is to it. I'm going to shut this down. Man, it already smells good. And we'll just keep our damper about halfway open or a little bit more just to allow some heat. And now, just go and enjoy some beverages with your friends and have some good times with the family. It'll be done in about an hour, hour and 20 minutes.